Over the past 2 decades, China has quietly built a vast global network of ports. From Africa and Southeast Asia to Europe and Latin America, Chinese companies now own or operate terminals at some of the world's most important shipping hubs. This expansion has become a growing concern for the United States. At the center of this strategy is China's Belt and Road Initiative. Launched in 2013, it aims to reshape global trade by investing in infrastructure such as ports, railways, highways, and energy projects. Ports are especially important because they sit at the crossroads of global commerce. More than 80% of world trade moves by sea. Chinese state-owned firms have invested tens of billions of dollars in port projects worldwide. In many cases, these companies hold majority ownership or long-term operating rights. That gives them influence over shipping routes, logistics data, and port management decisions. China is the world's largest exporter. Owning or managing ports helps Chinese companies move goods more efficiently, reduce costs, and secure supply chains. It also allows Beijing to deepen economic ties with host countries that depend on trade and investment. The concern arises when commercial infrastructure overlaps with strategic power. Some ports with Chinese ownership sit near critical maritime choke points or military routes. Analysts have identified more than a dozen ports where Chinese involvement could, in theory, support military logistics in the future. These facilities are not military bases, but their design and location raise questions about dual-use potential. The United States worries that this network could give China leverage during times of conflict. Control over ports can affect shipping access, surveillance, and resupply routes. Even without direct military use, influence over key infrastructure can translate into political pressure on host governments. Several countries hosting Chinese-built ports have taken on large loans from Chinese banks. When those debts become difficult to repay, China can gain long-term control over assets through renegotiated agreements. Critics argue this creates dependence, though Beijing rejects claims of debt-trap diplomacy. China maintains that its port investments are purely economic. Officials say these projects improve global trade, modernize infrastructure, and benefit developing economies. They point out that many ports are jointly operated with local governments and international firms. Still, the scale of China's port empire is unmatched. No other country has built such a broad overseas infrastructure footprint in such a short period of time. For Washington, this represents a shift in how global power is exercised, not through military bases alone, but through control of trade networks. As global competition intensifies, ports have become more than places where ships dock. They are strategic assets tied to economic security and geopolitical influence. That is why China's port empire has captured the attention of the United States. If you found this explainer useful, like the video, share it with others, and subscribe for more clear breakdowns of global power and politics.